Welcome back to the Realm of Inspiration. I am Castelia Theo. I am the Elfian Realm Communicator, and in today's video, we are doing another Meet the Domains. In today's video, we are meeting the Warrior Domain. We are going to be meeting the 6 warriors. The Warrior Domain splits up into 2 tribes. There's the tribes of free will, 2 main tribes, the Northern Elfian Warriors, the tribes of free will, and the Southern Elfian Warriors, the Peacemakers. These are the different tribes, and within the tribes of free will, we have divine justice, freedom, and universal unity. Within the Peacemakers, we have kindness, truly harmonious connections, and universal tranquility. These elves within the domain are going to step forth and introduce themselves, but before that, the warrior elder will come through and communicate. But before that, I'm going to grab onto the warrior section in the book and see if there's a message from the warrior domain that's kind of going to be the basis of what they're talking about when introducing themselves and how they can help the collective. So, this is from the chief warrior elder. In the book, it is self-evident that we as a domain had to alter how we aided you all, and thus 2 tribes were born as the time passed. This had to do with the equator and where the people were located. So one group can be energetically found on the North Pole, and one can be energetically found on the South. Well, that is how it used to be. However, since evolving is a never-ending adventure, we as a domain expanded as a result of the different inspirations for aiding humanity that the elves had. This resulted in the 6 tribes of my domain. The ones that came from the north split into 3, and so did the south. There is a final tribe, and that tribe is the Elfian Joybringers. We consider the no-man Elfian Joybringers a tribe of the warrior domain, as they do combat negativity, even though our domain likes to consider them one of us. They are, as you know, vastly different. So that's the basis of this, and that's actually really perfect, a quote from the elder. So let's just let him come through and take over in this Meet the Domains of his domain. So the Chief Warrior Elder, whenever you're ready. Hello, I am the Divine Masculine Frequency, the Chief Warrior Elder of the Warrior Domain of the Elfian Realm. Wait just 1 second, make sure that our communicator is pushed into the sun. Good. Okay, now we're ready to go. I'm going to be introducing my domain to you, and the quote that we had our communicator read from the book that she opened and was drawn to is a great way to introduce our domain. Me, as an individual soul, I worked as an elemental of the warrior frequency when it was just a cosmic element. It was just an element of cosmic creation, as the huntress frequency is. We realized we needed to branch out, we needed to grow. But the warrior domain also does house some huntress frequencies laced into what it does, and that can be found in the southern warriors. The kindness, the tranquility, the harmony, all of those beautiful things that can be found more in lunar than solar. And in the northern warriors, you can find more solar and justice, in unity, in freedom, and free will, and karmic balance, and all of those lovely, beautiful things. Now, when I ascended to being chief warrior, to being the elder of the warrior domain, and created the domain, the source gave me a message. Not just that I've ascended, but a special little gift, a little message to give the collective when the collective was ready to hear from the flame of truth, from the tree of knowledge, from the flower of inspiration, and from all eternal plantation and creation lights. A message of connecting to your inner strength and power. And the source told me that when you see the light hovering above your head every night during the 3 power angel number, this is for you, collective humanity, that is a sign of a download of solar fire from the highest power sun, the golden Christed sun, the golden Christed sun, the golden Christ light of Christ consciousness, filling your body, helping you ascend and step into your inner power and truth. Step into living a life led by your true authentic self, which is your soul, relinquishing the ego, and most importantly, letting you step into a leader role. You can all be a different kind of leader, and you all can follow yourselves instead of following others, following the voice inside of you. I think that was something that is very important to share, and he thought so too. So we've been holding on to it until the right time. Now I'm going to let one elf of each kind of elf step forth from the 6 different kinds in my domain to introduce just a little bit about themselves and what they do. And for time purposes, time frequency purposes, they'll be very short in their description. Now for a Divine Justice Warrior. Hello, I am a Divine Masculine Divine Justice Warrior. I work with justice, karmic balance, and ancestral lines. I work in checking your ley lines ancestrally, seeing where you are karmically, and helping you connect to the frequency of justice. I can also help you during times of legal matters where you might need justice supports from the frequency of divine justice. I work very closely with Archangel Daniel. I and all the warriors of divine justice do. Archangel Daniel works very, very closely with the justice matters of the human world and justice in general. So call upon him if you're worried about legal concerns. Of course, we work with him to ensure that the way that divine justice is handled, the way that justice is handled, as long as the person giving the justice is awakened to that truth and connecting to the guidance of divine justice, the light of divine justice and the light of Archangel Daniel, as long as the person giving justice is connected to that. We work to make sure that karmically everything happens the way it needs to for people's karmic balance, soul contracts, etc. Also, we work in identifying what types of cycles you have in your ancestral lines and how you can break them. But, of course, you have free will, and when we give you guidance, you have the freedom and the choice to do whatever you want with the information. And now, a freedom warrior. Hello, I'm a divine feminine freedom warrior. I work with freedom and free will, and making sure that people remember their strength and power in their free will, and the energy of freedom itself. The energy of freedom is a universal thing, and it's different. It's different for all. Our freedom is different than your freedom. Freedom is a truth of the universe, but it is a truth that is different. And it's inspiring to see how humanity uses their free will. You have such a massive pool of choices to choose from, and not every human chooses the same thing. We can help offer you guidance, of course, but also help you activate and remember that you're an individual being, and no one can control you. No one can tell you what to do. No one. You make your own choices that are best for you on your soul level. Don't let anybody dictate your life for you. And now for a warrior of universal unity. Hello, I'm a divine feminine warrior of universal unity, and I work with connections and unity, not truly harmonious connections, that's another warrior, but the unity of finding unity as one, as a universe with all and all beings in it. Unity with the animals, unity with fellow people, not necessarily deep personal connections, but the general frequency of unity, oneness, oneness with God, with love, with light, with Gaia, with the source, the creator, the universe, the multiverse, the oneness, with the realms, the beings within the realms of positive light and love. And also, I can help you with seeing if you're on your path to find your unity tribe, your tribe of blissful oneness. And that is just the surface level of what I do. I also help you in practices of helping you connect with the unity of the universe and with animals and all different things. I'm kind of like, well, all the warriors of universal unity are kind of like the bridge between all the different domains in the realm. We can help you with unity with yourself in your healing journey, with joy, with cosmic joy, unity with the animals, unity with your guides, unity with everything. We're like a bridge of all the different domains and all the different things you can feel unity with. And now, to transfer over to the peacemakers, we will start with truly harmonious connections. Hello, I am a divine masculine frequency of truly harmonious connections. I work with truly harmonious connections. I am a truly harmonious connections warrior, and we work with you to help you identify if your connections are hanging in harmony. Hanging in harmony means that it is at one and beneficial for your souls. We can help you identify if there are relationships that are feeding your ego more than your soul and how to step away from them. We can also help teach and guide you on how to identify why relationships in the past didn't work, and also help you identify what your soul is looking for on a connective level. This brings the frequency of positivity, because when you're surrounded by harmony in your connections with people, and there isn't things that are causing the negative polarity to have a stronghold, you will be in a positive space, those around you will be in a positive space, and you'll be benefiting the polarity as a whole. But you must also do things with kindness. And that is why I'm going to let the kindness warrior step through now. Hello, I'm a divine feminine kindness warrior, and I work with the frequency of kindness. Kindness is a beautiful frequency of the positive polarity. It is compassion. It is compassion and kindness and empathy and all of those lovely, beautiful things. And you must always do things with kindness. When you leave connections that are bad, do so with kindness. Use the lens of kindness and compassion in all that you do. Let the light of compassion fill you. Kindness and compassion are cosmic frequencies that have entered into the warrior domain, and now there are warriors of it, like myself, that work to help you understand it. Understand truly what is kindness. Is it sitting back and just watching something because you don't want to rock the boat? No. Is kindness assertively offering assistance, helping, stopping something from going wrong, etc., etc., putting yourself out there through action, but being assertive and kind about it? Kindness isn't sitting not wanting to rock the boat. No, you want to rock the boat. Yes, but in a way that doesn't hurt people, in a way that it's constructive criticism that can help people. And we can help you understand that and teach you. Now, the final, most beautiful, 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 I would say I love them. I love myself, obviously, as an elf of kindness. I love the kindness frequency. That's why I chose the kindness frequency to work with. But I truly do also love my Elfian friends that work with universal tranquility. And they are the last part of our domain. They are the last tribe. So I'll let them step through. Hello, I am a divine masculine, universal tranquility, Elfian warrior. Gotta offer some peace to the body of our communicator after all of these elves hopping in today, communicating, so take some deep breaths. I work with the tranquility frequency to offer peace. Peace is found in universal tranquility. Universal tranquility can offer peace to any situation that needs it. But tranquility has action in it. That's why it's a part of the warrior frequency. That's why we're a part of the warrior domain, because there is action and tranquility can work together. When you take actions to release things, to let things go. Peace isn't just sitting there like a sloth, because sloth is something that traps your soul. Tranquility and peace comes from actions you take to bring light and love into your life. And we work with you to help you understand those things and to bring universal tranquility in all that you do. And you can call upon us and ask for universal tranquility, and then it seems like there's so much things going on, bam, 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 and you're like, I just want peace and quiet. You asked for tranquility to find you, and you need to get those things done for tranquility to be with you always. In pure, blissful peace. Tranquility is not sitting like a lump on a log, a sloth, a this, a that, or whatever. Tranquility is just feeling at bliss in all that you do. It's important you understand that. And now back to the elder. Chief Warrior Elder. Here again, the warriors had lovely things to share with all of you, and I hope you learned a little bit about our domain. And as I'm sure our communicator has expressed to you all on her own, but I will express it myself, we asked her to create a Lion's Gate event because we would like to help all of you connect with all of these frequencies within our domain, but also with your inner strength, your inner fire, your inner truth, your inner power, all beautiful things that we want to work with you all with in this Lionsgate event that the communicator will handle the nitty-gritty 3D world details of that. But we wanted to do that with all of you. It's as our communicator has communicated before, it's more of an exclusive things. People who are drawn to it will find it. So if you're drawn to it, you will find it. I'll let our communicator talk more about that and let her come back to her body. 3, 2. So I'm back. Me myself as a soul, I'm from the warrior frequency, the solar. If you can see the sun above me, I don't really know how the camera angle is going right now, but the solar frequency. So when the warriors come through, I feel their energy very differently, and they also tend to sometimes not come through as much as like individuals, and the elder will just come in through more. So my relationship with the domain is a little different. But I heard him mention at the end as I was coming back, the event. It's the link will be in the description below for you to sign up for the event. It's an exclusive sign up only. I'll give a little warrior discount if you click the link and sign up on the day that this video comes out, and I see that it's the day that this video came out, then I will give you a discount on the cost as a little gift from the warrior domain. It's 2.5 hours. And the majority of the 2.5 hours I will be channeling, and it will be the longest that I've ever channeled. And the warriors will be sharing a lot of tips and tricks and exclusive little things that they work with me at, and help you get to certain ascended levels. So there's different things that they will be doing, and I also don't know everything that they will be doing. They just kind of tell me certain words to say, and they're like, this is what we'll be doing. But as you can tell by when the warrior pulled me back, I leave my body when they come through. So I hear now and again every few things that they're saying, but a lot of times I just see visuals of what they're saying. Visuals of things, images, and I saw a lot of fire, just a lot of solar fire this time, because they were talking about the warrior frequency, so that's what I was seeing. The next domain that you will be meeting in the next video is the Cosmic Elemental domain. There's also a lot of different elves in it, and that might be a little longer video. So subscribe to be notified about that video when it comes out. So we're getting to the very end of this series, and I hope you've enjoyed it thus far. And let me know in the comments which domain thus far you have resonated the most with. And on that note, stay inspired, beautiful souls, and me and the elves will talk to you in the next Meet the Domains.